Today I want to take a few minutes and talk about effective communication and collaborative networks. Those are two important concepts that you need to make sure that you clearly understand before you develop any kind of plans for beginning an inclusive program in your school. Let's first talk about effective communications. In any situation, in order for it to be effective, you need to make sure that you clearly communicate your vision of what your school should be like. You've heard that 1,000 times throughout your program here at Marymount University. Now, the important thing here is that you're not only sharing your vision for the school, but you need to also make sure that you share the leadership and you share decision making. In order to do that, you effectively must communicate with your faculty, your staff, your parents, your alumni, and your students. That's a really important thing that you can never, ever underestimate. Its importance. Now, when we talk about effective communications, what does that mean? That means that you need to share what you're learning. You need to share with people where you're at in the process. Share the data. Respond to questions that people have. Because if this is going to work in your school, you must effectively communicate those things in terms of a timetable, in terms of the financial implications, in terms of the impact on those various constituencies within your school community. So effective communication is essential. Now, the other part of that is a collaborative network. So often I hear from leaders in schools, well, I have these great ideas, but I don't know where to go. I don't know whether anybody else has ever tried this. Is this a totally new adventure? Or is this something where I can learn from other people? I would strongly suggest that if you are looking at designing a school that is inclusive, that you make sure that you are part of a network where you can exchange ideas. And that is also something that is important for your faculty and your parents. Where can they go to find out about best practices? Now, in this week's assignment, I gave you a series of websites. Hopefully, as you looked at those, you found that there's a lot of possibilities that maybe you had never even thought of before. Now, imagine if you shared that with your faculty. You communicated to your faculty that here are some websites. Look at what other people are doing. Look at the resources that are available to you and to us as a school. When you look at Teacher Vision is one of the websites. Wealth of information. And also the National Association of Special Education Teachers. Encourage your faculty and staff to go to those websites. What will that do? That will make them feel that they're not alone. One of the worst feelings for a teacher or an administrator or even a parent is to feel that no one else understands what I'm going through. And also, what are other people doing that they found to be successful? In any situation as a leader, one of the things that you must do is find a network, find a group of people that can help you. Too often leaders try to do things totally on their own. They decide that, well, they put me in charge, therefore I must do this on my own. I have to prove myself. If you want to prove yourself as a leader, what you need to do is very simple. Show people that you want them to be a part of what is going on in your school. Make sure that those people in your school feel that they are valued and that you are willing to help them. Because as we've said over and over and over again, the greatest impact in a school is not the administrator. We might often think that, but the greatest impact will come from the teacher in the classroom. Those individuals who create the lesson plans. You as the leader in your school need to make sure that you know what is out there so that you can help your teachers. That when parents are looking for information, you know where to send them. You don't need to have all of the answers, but you need to know where to go. That's where collaborative networks come in. I hope this information helps, and as always, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. I appreciate it and have a good day.